Hi everyone, I'm Rincey and this is Rincey Reads. I feel like it's been a while since I've made a video for you guys or talked to you guys at all. It's mainly because last week I put up a review that I'd pre-recorded, so that was already set to go for a while. So it's been a good 2 weeks since I've made content for this channel, but you guys haven't noticed because I still put content up. And all of the videos that I've been making lately have all been going on the Book Riot channel. I've made 15, it feels like. But anyways, I'm here to just do a Friday Reads to talk to you guys about what I've been reading recently and what I plan on reading hopefully soon. So a book that I just finished yesterday was The Marriage Bureau for Rich People by Farhad Zama. Yep, stumbled over that name still. I mentioned this in my by the book tag, I believe, as a book I wanted to pick up soon, and so I picked it up and read it, and it was enjoyable. I gave it 3 stars. Is this a great book? No. Is this book light and fun and just gives you all of those happy feelings? Yes. You are following this man named Mr. Ali who ends up opening up a marriage bureau in his home in India. So basically he's a matchmaker. And so you are following him and his wife as well as his assistant that he eventually hires. This book is so not great because there's no depth to the story at all. There's barely any conflict whatsoever. The writing is very stilted to me, but I still just kept on reading. I don't know why I was so engaged into the story, but I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I just really wanted something like that. There's a quote on here from Sophie Kinsella, and I feel that if you like Sophie Kinsella books, you'll probably like a book like this. If you're going on vacation or have any beach trips planned and want just something light and fun, this is definitely one that you could put on your list for that. The book that I am currently reading but almost done with is Lafayette in the Somewhat United States by Sarah Vowell. Sarah Vowell is a nonfiction writer. She writes a bunch of different books about the United States. I have all of them sitting right here on my bookshelf. I'm a big fan of hers. This one follows General Lafayette as he is serving in the Revolutionary War under Washington. This book is relatively short. It's less than 300 pages long, so it's not super in-depth or anything like that, but Sarah Vowell always just finds her own way to give a new twist or new point of view on American history that I really like. It's also hard to read this book and not think of Hamilton the entire time while reading it, so that always helps as well. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's probably going to be a 3-star book for me. Not one of my favorites, but definitely not my least favorite from hers. If you're someone who likes American history, you should definitely check out Sarah Vowell's books. I think they're just a lot of fun. She has so much personality. She has a very dry sense of humor. She's very snarky in her books at points, and it's very, very fun. So my goal is to actually finish that tonight, which is Thursday, because I only have 40 pages left or something along those lines. So I'll probably read that tonight and then I will have a fresh start. So the first book is The Story of My Teeth by Valeria Lucelli. She is a Mexican author, and this is actually a book in translation. It was translated from Spanish, and this book is up for the BTBA long list, or maybe it's on the short list now. I don't remember if they released their short list. I'll have a link to it down below, but it's basically another international book award. I think what the story is about is you are following someone who collects the teeth of famous people. So I'm very intrigued to see how this book pans out, but it's been getting pretty good reviews. It's relatively short. It's less than 200 pages, so I'm hoping I can finish this one just over the course of this weekend. And then after that, I have 2 books that I am leaning towards picking up. The first one is Burn Baby Burn by Meg Medina. This one is a young adult novel that came out in March. This is actually an art copy, so I haven't, read it yet. This book takes place in the 1970s in New York City during the time when the serial killer son of Sam was out killing women, and you are following this girl who not only is dealing with that, but also just dealing with a lot of her own personal problems and family problems, things like that. So I really enjoyed Meg Medina's other book that I read, Yaki Delgado Wants to Kick Your Ass, and so I'm excited to pick up more from her. And then the other book that I am leaning towards is The Empathy Exams by Leslie Jameson. I've had this one sitting on my shelf forever, and I've been wanting to read it forever, and I just haven't picked it up yet. And I also need to read books that fit into the Read Harder challenge, and this is a collection of essays, and that's one of the challenges, so I figured I might as well just pick this one up so I can check that off my list as well. And then I have a bunch of e-arcs I need to read. So the first one up on that list is The Gene by Siddhartha Mukherjee. He wrote The Emperor of All Maladies, which was the biography of cancer, which I read years ago and really enjoyed, and so this is his new book, and it's all about genes. Obviously, I'm very excited for it. It comes out in May, and so I'm hoping to start it now so that way by the time it comes out I'll finally be done with it, because he writes big books, guys. So yeah, those are the books that I have planned on reading. Obviously, there's no guarantees that I'm going to read or finish any of these books. You can feel free to follow me on Goodreads to see how I'm doing on my reading progress. I also have a bunch of library books that I have checked out that I should probably read at some point, but I'm also kind of saving those because next weekend is Dewey's 24-hour readathon, and I'm kind of hoping that I can finally participate for once. Usually it falls on weekends that I have stuff going on, so I know I can't read, but next weekend I don't have any plans, at least not yet, so I'm hoping to participate next weekend. So if I do, then I'll put up a TBR video for that, and you guys can see the library books that I have checked out that might work for that. So yeah, feel free to leave a comment down below if you've read any of these books and have any comments about them, or if you haven't, you can feel free to leave what you are reading this weekend. So yeah, that's all I have for now, and thanks for watching.